A penny from 1973 could be sitting in an old collection right now, looking completely ordinary, but one exceptional 1973 South Lincoln Center has reached a price of $12,075. That is more than 1.2 million times its 1 cent face value. So when someone says a 1973's penny can be worth a fortune, there's a fascinating story behind that claim. The 1973 South Lincoln Memorial Center was struck at the San Francisco Mint. On the obverse, you see the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with "In God We Trust," "Liberty," the date 1973, and the small s mint mark. Turn the coin over and the Lincoln Memorial dominates the reverse, surrounded by United States of America, e pluribus unum, and 1 cent. The coin measures 19 millimeters and weighs about 3.11 grams. Regular 1973 cents were made from a copper alloy containing 95% copper. But 1973 was an important year in American history. Richard Nixon was president, the Vietnam War was coming toward its final stages, and America was facing major economic challenges. The year also marked a fascinating period in technology and space exploration. While all of these events were unfolding, millions of tiny Lincoln cents were entering American commerce. The San Francisco Mint produced about 319.9 million regular 1973 cents. It also produced approximately 2.76 million proof sets containing a specially struck 1973 South Lincoln Center. And this is where collectors need to pay attention. A normal circulated 1973 cent is not a $1 million coin. In fact, many ordinary examples are worth only a small amount above face value. Even a certified MS-65 example has sold for just $7 in a documented auction. But move into exceptionally high grades, and the numbers can change dramatically. PCGS records a $2,233 auction result for a regular 1973 cent graded MS-67RD. The Real headline belongs to the proof version. A spectacular 1973 deep cameo proof graded PR70 by PCGS sold for an astonishing $12,075 at Heritage Auctions in 2004. That is a genuine documented auction result, not a claim that every 1973 penny is worth millions. So what makes these coins valuable? Condition, rarity, finish, and authentication. Collectors examined the original red color, brilliant surfaces, sharp lettering, Lincoln's portrait, and the Lincoln Memorial details. On proof coins, strong contrast between the frosted design and mirrored fields can make the coin especially desirable. You should also watch for genuine mint errors and recognize varieties. But be careful. A scratch, stain, discoloration, or damage caused after the coin left the mint is not automatically an expensive error. Real mint-made errors need to be properly identified and authenticated. If you discover a beautiful 1973 cent, never clean or polish it. Cleaning can permanently damage the surfaces and destroy collector appeal. Instead, protect the coin and consider professional authentication if it appears exceptionally preserved or shows an unusual mint-made feature. And when it comes time to sell, don't believe exaggerated internet listings claiming every old penny is worth millions. Compare actual completed auction results for the same coin, variety, and grade. Reputable coin dealers, established auction houses, and professional grading services are much safer choices for valuable specimens. The 1973 South Lincoln Center teaches us something powerful. The fortune isn't necessarily in the date, it can be in the condition. A common-looking penny can remain worth only a few cents, while an extraordinary specimen has already crossed the $12,000 mark. So before you toss that little copper coin aside, check the S, study the surfaces, and look closely at every detail. Because sometimes the difference between 1 cent and thousands of dollars is almost invisible. Like, subscribe, share, and keep searching, because the next remarkable coin could already be hiding in your collection.